Coach, obviously very happy with the end result, and I'm guessing the way your team played for the most part tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think these are pressure games, and we want it to be a pressure game. We wanted to see this as a seventh game for us. Because we want to be able to manage pressure. And, we got a lot of young guys in there, a lot of guys who haven't, gone through playoffs in the NHL and a lot of pressure moments. And it's important that we grow. And a game like today, there's some individuals that, obviously our goaltender played great tonight, but when you look at a guy like Turi, making a big difference in our team in terms of the offense. But what I liked is guys like Stallberg. I had to move him up in the lineup. You can see that he's been in tough games and pressure games, and he wasn't fazed by anything. You could see he wants to get on the ice in those moments, and he managed it really well. So for us, he was outstanding tonight. A guy like Wingles, you can see he doesn't fear those pressure moments. Kelly the same. So we had guys who had Broussard, who's lived also far in the playoffs. So I think these pressure moments right now, you have to rely on guys like that, and it showed. And I liked our third period. I thought our third period was good. Obviously, we got scored on, and right away it could have been a killer, but no, we bounced back right away like we often do. And the minute we scored that goal, after that, we looked like ourselves. We looked like in control of where we were defensively, and we had the puck. We had more poise, so we gained that over the course of the game. We didn't have it right off the bat. We scored, but after that, the minute they scored, we were lacking poise, and we're kind of getting out of sync in some places defensively, and their second period was really good. And you can see they have a lot of guys who have won, who've been in tough pressure situations. That's what we have to learn. That's why we're still a young team in our experience. I'm not talking age, I'm talking experience, and that's why those guys that we got, they make such a difference in the leadership and the poise part.
So the big challenge, obviously, when you go winless in 4, is it more mental than anything else? And that's when you rely on those veterans?
100%. I think the game in Montreal was probably more physical. Guys were gassed. It was a 3 and 4 on the back-to-back, on the road. They scored right away. They got a penalty. So it was a mental mountain to climb. And today was different. Today was more because we haven't won in 4 games. Even though we got some points, we played some really good games against Montreal, the first one in Chicago. When you lose, you lose a bit of your confidence. It's normal, and that's anybody. It could be the top team, and you're not as sharp, and you're more afraid of some of the stuff that you have to do. And we need to get it back, and that's why that one's huge for us. It's huge. We battled back. We gained poise over time in the third period, and we finished strong, and then we did it together, and that was the whole point. How do you get out of a losing streak? Together and sticking to the plan, not looking for something else. That's exactly what we did.
What'd you say about the sharpness of your goaltender tonight?
Well, I mean, that's he obviously missed because of injury, because he was on a roll. He looked like that for quite a few games. And the fact that he had to pull out a bit and didn't really get real team practices, and so he used the last 2 games against Montreal to get back into the groove. And tonight I thought he was at his sharpest. So that's who he is, and that's why he's our number 1.
Sounds like you're losing your voice. Were you at your vocal best here tonight?
Well, sometimes it was loud in here. So you're trying to talk to your players that are on the ice, but you want them to come back because you're making a change, and they can't hear you. So that's mainly the reason why it wasn't in here. It wasn't in here. But this was a good learning day for us. I mean, you look at the 2 points, but for the bigger picture, we need to go through those pressure games, and that was a big one that we needed to get, and we got it. So it's big for us.